Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Living in the High Desert.
Hi guys.
We got Laura here today. We're actually going to a listing that we are going to have coming up here in Apple Valley, California. We actually have, he's from out of town or out of the city, okay? This seller is actually from out of state, and he actually wants to sell his home here in Apple Valley. And we're on our way to go do a consultation just to give him some ideas of what he can do to relist his home. He was on the market with a different agent, actually out of area agent. And Laura and I are gonna go give him a consultation. We're actually have local vendors that work here in the area in the high desert. So we're gonna meet the person that's gonna do the services for the house there. We're gonna help him get a quote, kind of give him a game plan of what to do. Right, Laura? What do you think?
Yes, my HD family, we're out here on the road, live and in action of our day-to-day in real estate here.
Exactly.
We're gonna go give a contractor quote because the seller wants to upgrade a couple things before he lists back on the market. And since he lives in Texas, it's actually hard for him to come out and do these things. So he hired us,
The Bonilla Group.
The Bonilla Group, local real estate agents here in the high desert, to help him. And we're about to go to that consult and see how we can help him move forward to relist his house so that he can get it sold and in escrow this time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just give him some tips or things that we feel that he should do.
Yeah.
Definitely, of course, what's the first thing you're gonna want to recommend is getting the house, the outside of the house, cleaned, right? Because that's the first thing that a buyer is going to look at, especially if you want top of market. Now, if you're not looking for top of market, okay, there's certain items that we're gonna tell you to do that you don't need to fix or paint or fix flooring or anything, right? If you're not looking for top of market. But when you're looking for a top of market offer for your property, there's going to be certain things you're going to want to do to your home as a home seller. Okay, and don't worry, we actually have a seller's playbook that's going to be down below. Okay, we're going to put it there so that you can put together a plan, or let us actually do it. You can just go ahead and contact us and we can put together a plan for you when you hire us to be your real estate agents, okay?
Yes,
and
because the whole concept, the whole point is to make this as simple and easy for you. And a lot of people, when they're first selling their home, they're like, what do I need to focus on? What is my first step?
Yeah.
And that's where we guide you. And what's the first things we notice about your property that would help it show the best and market the best way possible to get you the price that you want and get you where you need to go.
Exactly. And get the home sold for top dollar.
Get the home sold for top dollar.
Okay, because I know a lot of sellers want a fast sell, more money. Okay, so there's going to be certain items that you're going to have to do as a home seller to get that fast sell and more money. Okay, you just, I mean, it's a whole thing that we make it as simple as can be. If you just hire us and let us do our job, because I know a lot of home sellers are like, you just think every agent's the same, okay? And not every agent's the same. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of show you our process. We're gonna do the whole consultation with the seller. Send him videos, okay? Because he's out of state, so we're gonna send him videos. Gonna send him and show him what we feel needs to be updated or changed, and that's gonna add the most value to the home, okay?
Yes.
And that's where Laura's gonna come in, okay? Laura's our listing agent and buyer's agent, and I'm actually here to onboard you and give you all the information that you need. Yes, we work as a team, we work together every step of the way, okay? And just like I always tell everybody, just like a doctor needs a nurse, okay? So the doctor here needs a nurse, okay?
And here at the Bonilla Group, we pride ourselves in customer service and education on the process.
Yes.
For you to be the most knowledgeable you can be, the most knowledgeable seller, the most knowledgeable buyer. So we want you to have all the information needed to make the right decision for yourself and for your family, because we know what a big step this is.
That's right. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to start up the video when we get to the house and kind of show you how the consultation is going to go and what we're going to recommend for the seller to do to the home to get it back on the market and actually get it sold this time. Okay, so this is the second time trying to do this. Now this is going to be the last time, like I told them. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and going to show you the house and show you how it looks and what are the things that we're going to recommend for the seller to upgrade or do or change or clean, okay, and give them a game plan. Now here at the Bonilla Group, we offer light staging. Okay, we're going to go ahead. I can explain to you what light staging means, but for all of our listings, we do light staging on different areas. So let's say you have a focal point in the living room, we'll go ahead and stage that. We'll stage the kitchen, okay, add certain items to the kitchen just to make it feel a little bit more livable, and certain items to the restrooms and the master bathroom is the main focal point of every home as well. Okay, so that's what we offer here at the Bonilla Group. We also offer, okay, just to save you, because staging a home can cost you millions of dollars, right? But we are actually taking AI and using all the technology, and we are actually offering virtual staging for our listings as well. So if you're selling a house that's vacant and you feel that you need to spend all this money on staging, don't worry, we got you covered, okay? Because when you put together the light staging and the virtual staging, trust me, you get almost the same effect, because the buyer, what do they do nowadays? They're looking online, right? So they're going to see all the pictures, all the staging, how the house looks.
And gives them an idea of how the house would look while it's furnished.
Right, yeah, while it's furnished, how it's going to look, the seating area, okay? So we can stage a lot of the areas or the home to make it more inviting and gives the buyer an idea of how it's going to look like with their furniture in the home, okay? So this is why we offer light staging and then virtual staging as well. It's going to save you thousands of dollars as a home seller, and why not take advantage of that, right? Let's take advantage of all of this social media and all of the AI and digital marketing that we can offer you, okay? We also offer a professional photography, and like you've seen in all of our videos, we also offer video walkthroughs of the property. Okay, Laura, go ahead. She goes and does a full video walkthrough, gives the buyers all the information on the listing, on the home, and that way they have no questions when it comes time to going to see the property. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy this seller's consultation here in Apple Valley for our out-of-state seller. We make it as easy as we can. Now let's go see the house. Okay, so we're in Apple Valley. This is a pretty good area here.
Right by Jess Ranch Shopping Center.
It is by Jess Ranch Shopping Center. I think where that white truck is. Ryan's here already. Yeah, this is. Okay, so this is it's the property right here.
Hi, my HD family. Welcome back to our channel. We're out here in Apple Valley, California, and we're at this home going to give a seller's consultation. So what's a seller's consultation? Most of you guys will ask. That is where we come, inspect the property, and tell you, hey, this is what you can do to fix it up. This is what we recommend you doing in order to get top dollar for your home. So say if you call us and tell us, hey, you know what, I want to make sure I can get the most money possible for my home, so I want to present it in the best way as possible, with as many upgrades as I can possibly do, because I have a little money to spend. then that's when we come in and we walk you through the home and we give all our recommendations. So right now we're out here in the front yard, and I recommended to the seller that he, you know, do a little bit of upkeep on the front yard, take out the weeds, do a little upkeep in the front yard, take out the weeds, and that is my first recommendation. As you can see, the garage looks in good condition. The garage door looks in good condition, and it looks presentable from the outside. The painting as well. The painting in the front yard, in the front of the house, looks good, looks presentable. All the fascias look like they're not chipping or anything like that. So that is another thing to know. Okay, we have these beautiful bushes right here, beautiful plants that I love. They're actually nicely shaped right now. So I actually recommended that we just clean it up a little bit, clean up the brush, so that way those can present in a better light as well. Now let's get inside, go inside and see what else. So we're right here in the living room. This living room is pretty big. It actually has a formal dining and the living room. It's all connected in one large space. So we noticed that this carpet, a little bit older, not the newer carpet that is around right now. So we either recommended new carpet or flooring. We recommend laminate flooring throughout because that's gonna give you the most value for your property, and that is, people don't like carpet nowadays. Okay, but I know that carpet is a little bit more affordable, on the affordable side at times, but prices are going up for flooring, so they kind of even out a little bit. Okay, so we recommend this just because it's a little older, seems original, and I think that will, you know, help with the presentation of the home. As soon as you walk in, will make it feel lighter, brighter, and more open. Also, as you notice in the front right here, there is actually a little section that does have flooring. So that I would actually remove, make it all laminate as well. Okay? If at any chance, my recommendation is, if you don't want to do all the flooring, at least do the main sections of the flooring that are the first thing that the buyer sees. So as soon as you walk in, the first thing that you see, especially since this home is so open, you actually see this main room and the main family room. Okay, so those are the main ones that I would recommend doing, so that way as soon as the buyer walks in, they're blown away. Okay, now we can see that the fireplace is a little bit older. I would recommend painting the fireplace a popular color right now: white, gray, light green, like a sage color as well. I would recommend coloring that. Some people don't like doing that, but it will completely change the look of your home and give it a more modern look and touch. So we really want to focus that some of these outdated items and colors that are in the home are replaced. Okay, I also, looking at the home, I also recommend, so also if you notice, the inside of this home is actually like an ivory color. It doesn't really make the space feel open and inviting. So I would actually recommend the seller to actually paint all of the inside of the home white, just white, so that way it's a color that anyone will most likely like, and it's easy color to obtain as well. Okay. As we step into the kitchen area, I would recommend, actually, if you do not want to replace all of these storage cabinets, which that is another level of work, I recommend resurfacing, repainting these cabinets in order to give it a more modern look and newer look as well. Okay? And the countertops I would recommend changing as well, since it is a bit outdated. But if that is not something the seller wants to spend that amount of money to do, I always recommend, if just the painting of the cabinets will actually enhance the countertops and make it look way newer and better present. Okay. Along with the resurfacing and repainting of these cabinets in the kitchen, I would also recommend putting knobs, that either glass knobs or black knobs, to enhance the look and make it look more modern and more updated, okay? If possible, also removing the white stove, putting a stainless steel stove, that also will enhance the value of the home. That's the first thing people look at as well. Kitchens, bathrooms, okay? And for the men, garages. So
That's true.
So you guys, we've entered the backyard. We have a beautiful porch area, a cement area. This is all very appealing to a buyer. Okay, so people love porches, love cement areas, especially along with your porch, so you have a designated area. But my recommendation, clean up the backyard, take out all the weeds, clean up the brush, so that way you can present the backyard in the best way possible. And you can really, buyers really then start envisioning themselves in this backyard, barbecuing with their families, all of that good stuff. And also I see that a couple places, as you can see over here, the fence is missing a couple pieces. I mean, not such a big job for, it seems like 1 or 2 good pieces of fence that are missing or broken. I would recommend that to be fixed, because that's the first thing buyers are going to point out and want to deduct that value from your home. And we don't want that. We want the most value. We want top dollar for you guys. Okay? So that is my recommendation for the backyard. As you can see, he has even a nice bench over here that you can sit down. So I see the vision with this backyard. It's just making sure it's cleaned up. And it can be something as little as cleaning up that will make your backyard, the home, feel and present the best way possible.
Okay.
So as you can see, let's walk in to the backyard. There's even a storage shed here in the backyard, you guys. Even this nice tile that they put right here. I mean, I can envision more tile leading up to the patio, so that way it's all tiled up and you have that walkway. As you can see, we have this beautiful tree, 2 trees, beautiful. That's actually a great plus in Apple Valley with the heat. Saves you from the heat. You can get your chair and sit down here underneath the tree in the dead hot of summer, you guys. It's a lifesaver. So I would just recommend all these leaves taken out, all this brush taken out. As you can see, we have a storage shed over here. We have a shoe.
No bueno.
No bueno. Take the shoe out. We don't want that gel there. Okay.
And it's actually a really nice,
And we actually have this
like a nice garden. Look
Yeah,
at that.
We have a little garden area. I don't even know what these plants are called, but they're beautiful. They almost look like they would be sunflowers, but
I know, right? Look
not.
at that. So it's a really nice house. It just needs a little cleaning and upgrading.
Yes. And it has a little garden area, a storage shed. It has this nice, so I see that some of this fence that's separating this little area of the patio, it has fallen. I would just recommend putting that piece back on, making sure it goes back in, so that way it can be completely fenced and in proper condition.
So this is a backyard, guys. It's a nice house, nice backyard.
As we can see over here as well, all of these weeds, if they just get taken out, if we take out these cinder blocks and this excess trash that isn't needed, that would be great for the property as well. And we can see there's a little bit of trash back here as well, so I would clean all of that up, and that's all I would make for the recommendation for the backyard. It's a beautiful backyard, you guys.
It is.
And having 2 trees, I mean, oh my
Yeah, it has 2 big trees. Look at that.
Everybody wants trees over here because it's a dry heat, you guys. Remember, Apple Valley, high desert area, it's a dry heat. I know a lot of people always ask me, what's the weather like up here? And how is summer? How is the heat? It's a little different than, because down the hill it's humid. It's a little bit humid. It's you almost feel, even if it's 88 degrees, feels like 96 because of that humid weather. Here it's just dry heat. The sun's coming down, but there's always a little bit of wind. So if you're under a tree like this, you're gonna feel good in
Yeah.
Apple Valley.
I know, right? They even have a little fountain over there, but you can't see it, like a bird.
And as you can see, this is a big backyard.
Yeah.
Big backyard. If you want to do a pool, you can fit a pool back here. I mean, the limitless
Opportunities.
and opportunities. So we have a fountain area. We have another shoe in the corner that would like to be removed.
Oh my god. And that's the fence area that's missing, so we'll get that fixed too. Get the quote for that.
Yes, but we have these beautiful flowers.
I know those. That is pretty, huh? Those are big.
Bright pink, they're gorgeous. So
Yeah.
if we were to clean all of this up, that would be the focal point of your backyard. Someone's gonna walk back here, see it all clean, and see, oh wow, these two beautiful trees, the flowers. So that's what we want. We want to enhance the things that are already on your property. So that's why cleaning up is important. That's why these little fixes can make a big difference, because it's just going to enhance those flowers that are already here. So you don't even have to spend thousands of dollars like maybe some people think. Sometimes it costs a couple $100s, but it will present your property in the best way possible. Because we want the buyers wanting to come home here, be in the backyard, be in the house like it fits their own.
That's right. You can even probably put like a fire pit over here. You know, fire pits are not that expensive. Just so that you can get like a nice little backyard feel. Put a fire pit, put the fence right. Once it's all cleaned, there you go. This is a backyard. And it has solar actually.
Yes, so this home does have solar, and actually the seller paid off the solar. So a new buyer can just come in and they have paid off solar and a lower bill, and we know we need that here in the high desert with the high heat and cold winters. We're always going to be running something. Okay, heater or AC is essential. So we're back inside the house, you guys, and we're going to go into the bedrooms. As you can see, we have closet space right here for any stuff like that. I just recommend the flooring being done.
It's a little dark right now.
I would recommend changing these doors or repainting these doors and the trim, just because it's a little bit of an outdated style. But
The whole house is that color.
the whole house is that color, so I can understand that that's an added fee that maybe not completely necessary, especially since it is in good condition. I mean, if you can see, it's not chipping, it's not broken, nothing like that. So it's just a recommendation, but most sellers may or may not want to do that just because of the condition.
Yeah.
And we can see we have more shelving here. These actually look, like I said, in good condition. I mean, I only see a little bit of spots here, nothing broken, too scratched
Or missing, huh?
or missing from it. So just the flooring throughout the hallways, the recommendation of the doors, but of course, if that's not an added fee that the seller wants to do, completely understandable. I mean, as long as we do the paint and the flooring, I can definitely see this house looking completely different with just those items. Now we're in bedroom number 1. We have I would recommend the carpet to be removed. I mean, as you can see, there's some staining on the carpet. This carpet is older and seems original to the house, so for sure want to take that out. I would recommend the light fixtures. Change to the light. I mean, this one's not horrible, but for sure change the light fixtures. Give it that extra oomph to the room. Change these outlet
covers. Yeah, that does a big difference.
A big difference, you guys. And if this were, especially since I recommend painting the whole house white, the whole inside of the house white, we definitely want to see some white covers on that, and also to bring that update up as well. But as you can see, we actually have these nice mirrored closet doors, and they are functioning. They do slide, they don't look out of place. So no recommendation there. We just recommend another, more flooring in the closet space. Remove that. Now as we're stepping into bedroom number 2, we also recommend the light fixture, complete new paint in here, white, like I said about the whole house, and would remove this carpet. Obviously, if the seller has a bigger budget on upgrades that he would want to do, the framing I would remove, and the doors, okay? To an upgraded white door, upgraded white frame, just to enhance that. Now we're gonna go into the first bathroom. As you can see, the first bathroom does have a little bit of that outdated cabinet top, these cabinets, but as you can see, they're not damaged. So when the time that I highly recommend for them to either be resurfaced or repainted would be if they were damaged or holes or cracks, things like that. That's what you want to cover up or remove, so that way we can upgrade that as well. And as you can see, the light, these fixtures, outlets, we want to put white outlets, give that upgrade as well. As you can see,
the tub looks good.
The tub looks good. I would maybe recommend upgrade of the toilet, if that recommend for that as well. And then the flooring and paint. So flooring, paint, if possible resurface, and a new light fixture here. These are fairly cheap at Home Depot. I mean, a couple of bucks would completely enhance that, and especially since it's a yellow light, it kind of makes it feel closed off.
It does.
We would want a white light, make it feel more open in here. I mean, it is a smaller restroom, but I mean, a white light will make it feel big, make it feel more open and inviting.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see for our buyers. As we step into this last master bedroom, we want to do the painting, the flooring, and we want to remove, we would want new frames, borders, and the doors as well. Resurface, repaint the doors. Okay, now that we are into the master bathroom, we have these Jack and Jill sinks. We have these beautiful cabinets. We would love to resurface and repaint that, you guys. Give it that upgraded feeling. See, you don't always have to completely remove these items, but a simple thing as resurfacing, repainting can enhance the items you already have. Okay, the tub actually looks in good condition.
It is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Does not need to be resurfaced.
Mm-hmm. And for sure the flooring in this, it does have this laminate flooring. and so I would recommend that as well. And as you can see, we would want to change, if we can't change these light fixtures or that's too costly for the seller, we would recommend changing the light bulbs. As I said, we want that white lighting, because this cream lighting or ivory lighting makes it feel closed off, makes it feel smaller. And as you can see, this is a good sized bathroom. So we want that natural light. I mean, we even have a window. We can create that natural light, but the natural light is offset with these ivory light bulbs.
That's
true. So we want LED white lights, okay? That will completely transform it. Now, as we can see, also something I forgot to mention in the master bedroom is that I would change this fan. Yeah. We would want an updated fan. This one's a little bit outdated. So that would be a nice upgrade and really enhance the master bedroom. Because as you know, you guys, master bedrooms are focal points for buyers. That's the main room that they're looking forward to. So now we're actually in this beautiful walk-in closet. Not too much recommendations other than I would paint the walls. I would remove this flooring, the framing, and again, like I mentioned, the outlet covers. Other than that, I would say this is very nice as well. A big, nice, open walk-in closet for your wife.
For your wife, huh?
I don't know where the husband's gonna put their clothes, but you know, we have a good one for your wife. So that is the end of the tour, you guys, and the recommendations I would make. So I hope this helps you as a home seller see that little things and little details are what buyers are paying attention to and what will enhance your home. And the thing is, we're not trying to say, hey, go in and change and excavate everything in the house and spend the most money possible. No, we're trying to keep as much money in your pocket, but spending a little bit money may make you a little bit more money in the future as well. So that's important for you, because I know you guys all want top dollar, and why not? Why not get top dollar for your property? So that is why we want to make little suggestions that will go a long way and will make your home feel and look modern and upgraded for an incoming buyer so that you can get a fast, easy, simple sale. Hi HD family, thank you for watching and coming along with us on this seller's consultation. I hope you guys liked this video and I hope it helped you see what changes you guys can make and what focal points are important to buyers as well. So if you guys want our seller's guide, make sure to hit the link below. We have attached it. Our seller's guide tells you what you should be looking for, first steps on selling your home, and all of these things. Don't think. Let us do the thinking for you and do the work for you. Okay? That's what we're here for. And with that, I'm Laura Bonilla with Excellence Real Estate and the Bonilla Group. And the Bonilla Group is always here to help you close with confidence. So remember, you guys, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and make sure to give us a call if you are looking to sell or buy a property up here in the high desert. See you next time, you guys. Bye.
Our recommendations to the seller will be to clean out the front yard, make sure all of the weeds and all the trash are picked up, the fence that's broken or pieces that are broken to be replaced or remove the fence. That can be an option as well. Also, our recommendation to the seller is going to be new laminate flooring. So consider putting in flooring, even if it's in the living room area and dining and family room. Put in laminate flooring. In the kitchen, our recommendation would be to maybe resurface the kitchen cabinets. So paint it maybe white. And also our recommendation in the kitchen will be to replace maybe the stove, the dishwasher, and the air vent. Try to get those in stainless steel. Okay, we could always try to help him find some maybe used items on Facebook Marketplace that are still in working order. And that can be sometimes something that sellers could replace old appliances with newer appliances at a cheaper cost. So you can consider that as well. Also in the kitchen, we wouldn't recommend him removing all of the countertops at this point. So they're still in good condition, but they are a certain color that not everybody's gonna like. But at this point, if the seller's not willing to replace the countertops and redo the kitchen, all our recommendation would be is just to resurface the kitchen, paint the kitchen, and also just change the appliances, put in flooring in the kitchen as well. And that would be the recommendation for the kitchen, okay? Now for the restrooms, we would recommend for the seller to maybe repaint the cabinets to a white color. Okay, so repaint the cabinets, change the light fixtures. He could change the mirrors, but there's nothing wrong with the mirrors. But if he could change the mirrors, just try to put in something more modern looking, and that's easy fix that can be done because he's gonna have the house repainted. Okay, so change the mirror, change the light fixtures, repaint the cabinets, and the bathrooms are gonna look way different than what they look now. Trust me. So those are the recommendations that we're gonna give the seller. We also actually asked the seller to maybe paint the doors and all of the framing around the doors and in the bottoms, the frame. So we did recommend for him to have those painted white as well. That's going to be up to him. Okay, they're not broken, they're in good condition, so that's something that he's going to have to decide if he wants to do that. So all of these little recommendations that we do give the seller, it's just for him to be able to get a certain dollar amount when it's time to put his home back on the market. We also recommended to the seller to actually remove the fence that's in the backyard. So when you go into the backyard, there's a little brown fence that kind of looks like the little fence that's in the front of the house. So we actually recommended for him to remove that fence and open up the backyard so that the backyard looks a lot bigger, because I feel like it is creating two different sections of the backyard, but I don't know if a lot of people are gonna like that idea. I think if you open up the backyard and remove the fence, make it more open, make it look bigger, that's gonna be a better selling point for the home seller. All right, so I hope what do you think about these recommendations? Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below. What would be things that you would recommend or change to this home? Thank you so much for watching.